Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be another massive unboxing. Wow, this one was really heavy, actually. I don't even know how much it weighs, but it's like at least 50 pounds, maybe more. Um, it's from Stackery. Basically, what I do is I send all my orders to Stackery, and then they consolidate them and then send them to Canada. And as a result, I get this massive box. And I'm going to show you what's inside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into several videos. And one of the videos, I'm not sure which one, will have an extra special grail. There's like a major grail that's included inside of this. It is like one of the biggest books that I own because it's a massive grail. So I'm going to open it up and let's see what's inside. So I might have to put it down because it's so big. Oh, okay. So let's get into it. They always put in lots of packaging at the top. I don't know why they always include that, but they put a lot of this kind of, I like this kind of stuff. It's very protective. And let's get into, okay. So I'm going to pull one big stack. So bear with me as I pull out some stacks. You'll see how much is inside here. Just like crazy amounts. Okay, so this one basically wants to be unboxed first. It is a slab. Oh, it's a very cool slab too. Okay, so the very first thing I'm pulling out is the Crow. This is the Crow number 4. And basically and I have number 3 in there as well. I've been trying to get the complete collection of the Crow for a while now. Actually since basically it came out. And I finally managed to do it. And these are all first prints. And this is the last issue. It's like a 4-part miniseries that originally launched the character of the Crow. And this was the 4th book in that series. So finally got it. And I have number 1 and number 2 already. So that's the first book. And the second one is another series that I was collecting. And this is A. A is kind of like a parody, or not parody, but it is a parody comic, but it's a ripoff of Mad. And later issues had really good girl art in them. So, but I've been trying to get a complete collection of this. This was produced by Charlton. Okay, so that's the first bit. I'm gonna pull out one more clump. And then I will show you what's inside. Okay, this is 2 slabs. So okay, so as I said, there was 2 crows. Well, this is the second one. And this one's a little bit more special. So this is Crow number 3. Not sure. I'm trying to reduce the reflection. Crow number 3. And this one was actually signed by James O'Barr, who is the creator of the Crow. You can see his signature at the top there. And that was I thought that was kind of cool. So, I thought, I'm a big fan of the Crow. I really liked the Crow movie. I thought it was really cool. I like the whole urban legend around it as well. So I was big fan of the Crow back in the 90s. So this is the Crow number 3. So that completes my Crow collection. And next is whatever's in this bag. Okay. Lots of packaging. They did a good job of packaging things this time. Seems like actually a lot of slabs. I keep on pulling out slabs. Usually I show more raw comics in the first video, but this one you guys are getting some really great slabs. And this one is no exception. This is a really great Golden Age book. This is WoW Comics number 18. And this is actually a really major key for Miss Marvel and for the whole Captain Marvel series. This is the first appearance of Uncle Marvel. And it's also an infinity cover. So you'll notice that you see her and then all the V-shape comics, but then again, it repeats it. So it's an infinity comic cover, and also the first appearance of Uncle Marvel, which is kind of a cool character. So yeah, he doesn't have any powers. And he's like kind of one of those joke characters in the comics. So he's kind of interesting. So this is WoW Comics number 18 from 1943. So kind of cool. And I'll show you the back. It's like one of these muscle builder ads, and I don't know. This is a really great comic. Really, really great. I was super excited to get that one. Okay, and now I'm going to show you some raw comics. These ones I actually ordered from Colombia. These came from Colombia. And it was just basically some foreign issues, foreign sort of horror, like Bronze Age horror. And it's like Sukia. It's just like these kind of like little novels. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And this one I have to censor. I didn't realize. It was like a collection. They had a lot. And this is another Sukia. So sort of, as I said, Bronze Age horror. And again, another one. I still have to censor it. I'm not sure if I should censor that other part, but this is Sukia again. And then another series that I thought was interesting. So this was like a comic lot, and it was like $20. It was really inexpensive. This is The Professional. These are kind of like these like Hispanic kind of horror, bit of sexiness kind of magazines. They're really tiny. They're much smaller than I thought. I thought they were going to be fairly big. This one I can't even show. Okay, it's just too much censoring required. This one I can show because I can kind of censor it. This is Play Cult. The other one was a Play Cult too, but just I couldn't censor it. So Play Cult. So these are all like these little mini magazines. So I thought they were kind of cool. And it was just a lot that I won, where I got a whole bunch of them. The Professional again, another from that. And then another one called The Hostess. I thought that was interesting. And this one I can't show. And I can't show this one either. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's major. It got mixed in. I don't know why it got mixed in, but okay. So we got, then we got Telefilm Prohibito. My Spanish is terrible. These are just, as I said, these are all like, it was like a collection that I bought from a guy in Colombia. And this is Telefilm Prohibito again. So these are all kind of interesting. Oh, sorry. That was quick. Hopefully nobody saw. Okay, and this is Telefilm Prohibito. Okay, oops. Okay, another Sukia. I don't know. I thought these had really great covers, actually. So that's part of the reason why I bought them. And I always like these kind of Bronze Age horror. This one requires censoring too. Another Sukia. So there's a girl on the bottom there, but she's somewhat nude. Okay, so too bad they have price stickers on them. Okay, so that's my Colombian collection that I just picked up. So they're all from Colombia. It's kind of nice, like a whole bunch of magazines there. Okay, and then this one, which was mixed in, this is a separate order. This is Funny Animals #1, first print. And you can tell it's a first print because it's a 50% tag. If it says 75 cents, it's a second print. But this is the first print, and this is a major key. I've been trying to collect things related to Mouse. Mouse is this comic that was recently under some kind of scrutiny, I guess. A little bit of controversy around it because it was removed from the schools in, I forgot which state, but in the United States. And probably rightly so, because it did feature nudity and maybe for young children, maybe not appropriate. But, and people thought it was for a different reason that had been pulled, but it was mainly pulled for the nudity. But this, even though it was mouse nudity, it was like these little mice-like things. But it was about the German Holocaust. Now, Mouse, the book, really just collects stories that were previously published. And the very first Mouse story was published in this comic, Funny Animals #1, from 1972 or 73, somewhere around there. Okay. So, very, very rare magazine, this one. And you got to get the first print if you want to, get the proper thing. So that's Mouse. And some more stuff. Okay. Okay, some kind of cool things here. Okay. This one's like a whole bunch of things, but they're all taped. Sorry. So I have to kind of get off the tape here. So bear with me for a minute. Hey, wow, so much tape. Okay, so one of the things that I've always collected, basically I was just picking up issues that I didn't get way back when, was Vampirella. So here's a Vampirella. I just thought this was nice. I think it's J. Scott Campbell. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I think it's J. Scott Campbell. It has his style. I don't know. Could be. Might be. I think it is. You can tell me in the comments below whether or not I'm right, whether or not this is J. Scott Campbell or not. But it's basically Vampirella gallery, crossover gallery, and it just has like a bunch of the characters. I thought that was kind of cool. And then I got another Vampirella. And this is just Vampirella Summer Nights. This one I was actually trying to get for the longest time, but always seemed to have problems getting it. So finally got this. This is not an expensive comic or anything. It's nothing, but it's kind of cool because it kind of shows a bit of the Warren era stuff. So it has like Cousin Eerie and Uncle Creepy as well with Vampirella. So I kind of thought that was cool. So yeah, that's Vampirella Summer Nights. And then okay, this one has a lot of wrapping. It's just one comic. Okay, and this came from my comic shop, I can see, but it's really awkward to get out. Okay. Okay, this is just one that, actually, I think somebody told me about this one. This is an homage cover. And this is Mystery in Space. And this is homage to the Golden Age book. I forget what it's called. I always forget the name of it. But it's the one with the alien that comes in and the woman's there with her space helmet on and stuff. So space something. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But it's a Steve Ditko cover. But this one is just a really great homage to it. I thought it was nice. Somebody told me about this one, so I picked it up. And that's Mystery in Space, number 112. And then, what else we got here? We got some more stuff. This one I'm somewhat worried about. Looks like it kind of got dinged. Okay. Oh, okay. Fortunately, this one's not damaged. But this is the first full appearance of Phi-Level. This is the new Captain Marvel, number 17. This used to be a hot book, and I didn't want to buy it when it was a hot book because the price was just kind of going through the roof, but it's kind of cooled down, and that's when I picked it up. So this is the new Captain Marvel, number 17. Number 16 is her first cameo appearance. Number 17 is her first full appearance. Phi-Level. Okay. Is the character's first appearance, I should say. Okay, next one. Okay, I know what this is. So somebody was telling me about the Smurfs. And they knew that I collected all the different first appearances of the Smurfs. And they basically said that there was a series of kind of first appearances before the actual reveal of the Smurfs. And like Smurfs made their first appearance in a comic magazine called Spirou in 1071 is their first appearance, or 68, I believe, actually. The first cover and then first appearance. Oh, okay. So, but they kind of had these kind of almost like cameo. You never saw the Smurfs. They kind of like, you could hear them and stuff. And they kind of had these first appearances in earlier Spirou issues. So these are kind of like earlier Spirou. This is 1063. And this is 1062, I believe. 62, maybe. Yep. And Spirou 161. So these are early appearances of the Smurfs in cameo, kind of very lightly mentioned. So I thought those were kind of cool. They're all from 1958, so I'll just show them a little bit better. But these don't have like the full appearances of the Smurfs, but these are kind of cameo. And there's actually 4 issues that he mentioned, and I actually received the other one before, but I'm not showing it in an unboxing. I have a bit of a cold, so if I sound a little weird, I have a bit of a cold. So forgive me for sounding a little weird. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a nice one. This is Ghost Comics, number 9. And these are like Walt Whitman covers, I believe. And these are just really great. These are really hot right now. These were fairly affordable up till recently. And they just shot up in price, these Ghost Comics. So I got a few from the series, and I just really liked them. I just really thought they were great. That's what's kind of interesting about pre-code horror. They can be quite pricey, and these have really jumped up in price. I just saw one on Heritage, and it went for a crazy price. And then another series that I bought is what is it called? Mediterranean. So just thought it had some really sexy covers. So that's number 6. And I just bought the whole series. It just has all this kind of sexy girl covers. number 5, number 4, or number 3, or sorry, number 2, and number 1. I don't think they had the whole collection on my comic shop, but they did have, those issues, so I picked them up. Okay, and then we got Batgirl number 4. I missed this when it came out. I believe this has some new character like Spell something, or I forget what it is, Spellbinder or something like that. So Batgirl's number 4. And then this one, actually I got Mark to buy this. I didn't get this myself when it came out, and I was like, oh man, I didn't get it. But I ordered it from my comic shop and got it for actually cheaper than cover. So it was quite nice. So this is Batman Urban Legends number 13 B cover. So this one has the first kind of team appearance of the Super Pets. So you see like all the different Super Pets. So that was kind of cool. I'm a big fan of the Super Pets. Oh, okay, and here's the Mediterranean number 4. So I did have number 4. I think there was one issue that was missing though. And number 7. And number 3, actually, that would be the complete collection. So 1 through 7, I actually did get the whole thing. I thought it was missing one issue, but I guess not. So I got the whole set. I'm not even sure if it's any good. I just bought it because I thought the covers were cool. And yeah, so that was that one. Okay. And one more. This one almost got lost. And one more Sukia. It just had slid out. I just found it. So one more Sukia. I have a feeling that this is a cool book. This is just a book on a comic, but it is a very cool one. This was something that Mark Oldroyd, my partner for the Price Variance show, he was sort of showing this book. Not this one, but he had the comic version of it. Or actually, maybe it was this he had. He had the deluxe version of this. This is the original Lost Girls, and it's the complete series by Alan Moore. And I think he married the woman, Melinda Gaby. And basically, she helped him. He did the writing, and she did some of the artwork. And it's basically like, it's just like sort of a sexy comic magazine, or comic book. And it actually had a comic series as well, but they only got to the first 2 issues, and they later came out with the book to complete it several years later. So, but it's kind of these sexy stories. It's seen as an erotic art book, I would say. So kind of cool. And that is part 1. I'm gonna make it a little bit less awkward. I'm gonna take this box down, and so the future parts will be a little easier in terms of management. There's some really big books coming in the future videos. I mean, there's some pretty great stuff here, but there's some really big books coming in the next parts. So stay tuned for that. And do not forget to, if you love this kind of unboxing kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.